Anyways, welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Last time I ended on getting the Vang Star Wings. This is actually a different file. I'll be getting stuff for things and focusing on reconstruction because that is how we're going to get Sharla's 5th skill tree. So, the Caterpile silk is gotten from killing Caterpiles. Obviously. These specific royal Caterpiles. Who you can also find here. There's a lot of things you find either here in this cave area or close to the bridge.
Understood, Dumba.
Summon wind.
I'm focusing this episode on getting stuff for colony reconstruction. Okay. This is actually.
I can see this isn't pushing you at all.
But we cannot be reckless.
By the way, this is actually the third file rather than the file we normally play on. The file we normally play on is actually more or less all set up.
Huh.
I have more Colony 6 quests, specifically Colony 6 split quests. Two of the split quests will lead to Sharla's 5th skill branch. Okay, drag the Gogles over here so we don't aggro the other higher level ones, because these ones will drop the horns that I need.
Those greedy Gogles.
Here we go! Backslash! Malia!
My turn. Stand.
Leave it to me! Our time is coming! You cannot escape! Leave it to me! How's this? Okay, guys. Now we're pulling together.
That'll do it.
How do you like that?
Oftentimes when you kill two enemies that are in close proximity, their drops consolidate into a single chest. This raises your chance of getting a silver chest, which will basically guarantee that I get one Gogol horn. However, if they were to drop individual chests, I would have had a chance of getting 2 Gogol horns.
I gotta spit.
It's up to you.
Leave it to me.
We move at the same pace.
None can oppose us.
We are at one with the
Well, that's fun. Well, anyways, got a Gogol horn.
Nice.
Now, these two are going to be a little bit trickier.
75. Ooh la la.
So are the two that I already fought.
Oh.
I'm trying not to aggro the ones that have red. Oh, fuck off!
Oh crap.
That's what's tricky, is their proximity to the red ones. Level 75 don't mean shit. I just have to not aggro the red ones. That's what I'm trying not to do. The gluttony.
Understood.
Roger. We can definitely do this.
That's right. Come over here.
Let's focus our efforts.
Very well.
Roger.
And this is how I did it on the main LP file when I was grinding for colony stuff off screen. I only have to really show me killing these guys at least once to really be like, hey, this is where you get it. I don't have to do it. I don't have to show it off on both files.
I fear I approach summon bolt!
Get a hold. I feel my power returning to me. Yeah, Dumba, go for it.
Is this the button ether?
Worldly.
It's flowing through me!
What? Dance with me. All right, time for a check. Let's do this. Backslash. Melia, it's up to you.
My turn! Scumbag! Finish it!
Here I come. More. Leave it to me. How's this? Come on, we can do it. Keep it up.
Leave it to me!
Okay, guys. Now we're putting together. Focus on this.
Bravo!
Slow-mo
A
forward.
bravo!
We are at one with the battlefield.
That's 2 Gogol horns out of 3. While you were off in the bathroom, I was... Or not off in the bathroom. When you were getting water, I was explaining that the caterpillar silk is gotten by caterpillars that are also found in the same area as those vangs. And these Gogols are found near those vangs. A lot of shit is found in this, like, general vicinity.
Huh.
There's one thing that we need that's actually found over at our home in Colony 9.
Understood.
Do not aggro that gluttony Gogol.
Let's focus our efforts.
Very well.
Roger. Deal flash.
Summon.
All right, I'm feeling it.
I'm feeling it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm feeling it.
Understood, Dumba.
Threatening roar. Did Duncan just say roaring?
And he said soaring tempest.
Okay.
We can definitely do this.
Which, one of the Vangs I fought on this file dropped, ended up dropping a arts book for Soaring Tempest, so he can max out Soaring Tempest on this file. That same Vang also dropped a max Stream Edge book.
Huh.
My turn.
Worldly slash. More. Okay, my turn.
Times 4!
Now we're putting together. Focus on this moment, show. How do you like that? We are at one with the battlefield.
Because the Gogols will almost only drop a chest once both are defeated, they are practically guaranteed to drop a silver chest. And a silver chest is basically a free Gogol horn. Minus the fact that you had to kill them to get it. Oh, and remember how I said there's so many things in this, like, general vicinity?
Mm-hmm.
Well... We also need Hawk's Daylight Spurs. Hawk's Daylight Spurs are gotten from Hawkses, found on these rockses
Backbone you have?
underneath this bridge, which is basically right by where we were.
White Hawks.
Of our very best.
I don't know if White Hawks can drop them, but the Black Smoke Hawks can drop them.
Let's focus our efforts.
Understood.
Focus those efforts. Vicious tail spike. 3?
I didn't see it. I wasn't paying attention.
Get up.
Hang in there! Yeah! Electric gut bust! Air slash! Silk! Worldly slash! A vision. I can't. Tempest
Come
kick!
on.
begins now. Everyone, make a run for it! We're under too much pressure here. Stay strong. Impossible.
There, finally.
We can't lose.
I expect nothing short of our very best.
Leave this to me. Electric doesn't last. We move at the same pace.
I'm looking forward to the result.
Right now, I haven't aggroed the other Hawks over there, so
Going through me.
it probably won't stay like that, but hopefully I can get this one mostly down before the other one starts up. Vicious Tail Spike. Oh no, that's Vicious Tail Spike 8.
Yikes.
But my Monado shield is at level 10, so,
It's over, but we mustn't be careless.
Oh, okay, so they can drop Daylight Spurs as well. Both White Hawks and Dark Hawks.
Don't hold back.
I think Gluttony Gogles can also drop Goggle Horns.
Time for a chain attack. Okay, here we go. Take this. Melia, it's up to you. Here I come. Okay, guys. Now we're putting together.
And it's dead.
Good job, everyone. We did it.
So yeah, both types of Hawkses have the same dropses.
Everyone, let's go.
Display no mercy.
Make it a swift victory. Thank you, Dumb. Electric
Focus those efforts.
Helping each other is our greatest strength.
Because if your efforts aren't focused, then your damage sometimes splits up and you can't kill one fast enough.
My turn. I feel Dumban. Finish it.
Here I come.
Now I see there is strength more.
When Dunban does that, it almost looks like he's being beamed up into a flying saucer.
I will use my power to protect my friends. None can oppose.
Dunban, we need your help.
You need my assistance.
Yes.
We can't lose. Leave this to me.
Display no mercy.
That is quite the bottleneck.
This is the Monado's power.
Impulse.
Now, use the chain attack and finish it. Here we go.
I guess, but changing it to Monado Replica's power doesn't quite sound as good.
This is the Monado Replica's power.
Finish it.
Aha! Born in a world of strife. Against the odds. We choose to fight.
Isn't this the equivalent of if, like,
On this moment, Shulk.
Link was on a quest with the Master Sword, and then, like, an evil force came out of him, took the Master Sword, this is mine now, and then Link had to get a replica Master Sword.
Bravo.
We did it.
Well, an evil force can't exactly take the Master Sword, but
Yeah.
what if the Master Sword, broke or something, or got all rusted?
Done that.
I expect no less from you.
Leave this to me. Gale Slash.
Do.
It's over.
I see your strength is the genuine article.
I can see this isn't pushing you at all.
Or it could be some other legendary sword, like... It's not like Link hasn't had some other magical swords in the past. Like the Four Sword. That's pretty magical.
It's magical. Anyways, You know where we can get ancient sardine meat?
Where?
All the way back fucking home. Do you remember way the fuck back when I was swimming out to over there to Agora Shora, and I was killing some enemies, and then I just got blast-assed by something?
Yeah.
Because there was level 70-some fish enemies around here. Well, guess who's doing the blast-assing now?
Swimming, 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 swimming.
Schwim, 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 schwim.
Look at those graceful legs. It kind of looks like a frog, actually.
Rainbow Sicarnia. Stupid dog.
Stupid dog. Anytime the dog sees a new person, it's like, you're a stranger! Bark, 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 bark!
She does it to me. And I'm over here like almost every week.
Yeah. Stupid. Stupid dog! One stupid dog! One stupid dog!
Woof. Oh, this will be easy. Compared to what I've just been fighting.
Yeah.
Unless they do that.
Did it just run away from you?
Yes. You intelligent bitch.
How dare you realize that your life is at an end and you must flee? Big water cannon.
How did I get dazed?
I sure do appreciate that your allies help you in situations like this.
Yeah, I have no idea why Xenoblade 2 doesn't do that. Hell, I don't even know why your blades don't help you up.
It's not like just because you're stunned, they're stunned or something. That's not how it works. I mean, for one thing, you send them out on missions on their own. Like, it's kind of funny. It's like, Van Damme is... But, oh my God. Never mind, that's spoilers. Never mind.
I feel the ether. We're the best. Still, let us hurry onwards.
Not bad. Not bad.
You coward.
Let's do this. Don't hold back.
Throne Sardi.
Our very best.
I just wasted my talent gauge, you
You
fuck.
clever fishy fuck.
Don't hold back.
Oh, come on!
Okay, this is annoying. It should not be out of battle if it moves like 1 foot away from you. What is this thing's deal?
I'm trying to get it to see me.
Get back here, you asshole!
I'm feeling it. Flash.
Grand uppercut.
You can't run from a chain attack.
Now get ready for a real good smack.
If you could run from a chain attack, oh boy, wouldn't that be whack?
That's a fact.
And you can't run when you're tupled.
Things are going to plan.
No running for you, chest.
Don't run. We choose the. We're the best. Let's press
Double chest.
Your strength is the genuine article.
Double chest. It's the best. I just need one more meat.
Just one to go.
Ooh. They're doing well in them scales.
Nice.
There are quests at this point in the game where that I do at around level 70-ish, but there's also a bunch of level 80 and 90 quests as well.
Huh.
So it becomes a thing of being like, okay, I'll do your quest, I'll put yours off. I'll do your quest, I'll put yours off. You know?
Yeah. Swim! Swim! Anti-air battery sounds like a damn Sonic zone. Repentant Flemmy!
I don't really need the flemmies for anything, but they're in my way.
I appreciate that they tried to not make it look exactly like a damn flamingo, unlike a certain Pokemon game.
I'm really feeling it. All right. I'm
Put a
feeling
bit more effort into it, make it look a bit more unique! Even though it's not a unique monster.
It looks like an alien flamingo.
Which is what you would expect.
That was too easy. I can see this isn't pushing you at all.
Let us remain vigilant.
Everyone,
Hey, Thron Sardi.
I expect nothing
Please don't run away.
don't hold back. Electric gut punch.
Prepare for a chain attack.
You'll be gone before you know it. Here we go.
I think this is the most run-happy monster I've seen in this game.
Melia.
My turn.
Who's up for some roasted sardi?
Okay, guys. Now we're putting together.
Yes, I feel
Good job, everyone.
And it leaves behind one chest that doesn't even have the thing I need.
Everyone, let's go.
Do these repentant Flemmies have items you need?
No, they're just in my way. I would rather not be fighting more enemies than I have to be at a time. So if I'm fighting one of those sardis, I don't want to aggro a Flemmy by mistake and have it join the fray.
Kick Rush! Oh, why would you do that to Rush? That's just mean. I mean, he's such a useful doggy.
Make it a swift victory.
display no mercy.
Electric Tornado's power. Steel strike. Worldly smash.
See, I've already aggroed one.
There, here it comes.
Melia,
Leave it to me.
leave it to me. Soaring Tempest. The time is now. Timing is everything. Remember that. We did it.
I don't know if
For the
I'm-
regular chest.
I mean, the regular chests do have a chance of dropping the thing, but
It's not guaranteed.
mm-hmm.
My turn. Deadman.
Leave it to me. Your days are not against the odds.
If you aren't satisfied with our golden chest, you'll get a money-back guarantee.
I feel crucial.
More. Okay. My turn.
Ugh.
It's not over yet.
Acknowledge. You must suffer more.
Leave it to me. Final push.
Let us keep up this flow.
Good job, everyone.
I really do think Melia sometimes talks more like a robot than anyone else on the team,
Not bad.
which is ironic for a few reasons.
Article.
Ugh.
Of course it did.
Damn flammies.
I'm feeling it.
Well, better a flammy than a flemmy.
Ugh. Oh, why would anyone?
I don't know what you're talking about. Why would anyone what?
And then again, I was spitting in the sink earlier. In the sink!
Come on, we can do it. Time is now. Amateurish. Done back. That's awesome. Okay, here we go.
Done bad. That's awesome.
It's up to you.
Acknowledge.
Here I come. Soaring tempest.
Now I see there is strength in unity.
I'm glad you're with us, Melia. Timing is everything. Remember that. We did it. Against the odds.
Melia speaks robotically because she
I see your strength is the key.
has a lack of people skills.
Mm-hmm. It's like Melia becomes a driver, one of the lions in Voltron, and then it's like, all right, and I'll form the head. Now I see the strength and unity. You have no idea. We haven't even formed the blazing sword yet.
We got through that pretty good.
Ooh, that wait, that was a flaming, wasn't it?
No,
Oh,
that was a Sardi.
okay. I looked away for a second and then it was dead.
Well, I mean, it was in the water. Flammies can't go into water.
I mean,
What are you thinking?
I mean, yeah, that's just ridiculous.
A flamingo in the water?
I mean, who would imagine such a thing? You'd have to be insane. Somebody wants you dead. 2 things want you dead. 5 things want you dead.
Dream Electric Gut sounds perfect for a chain attack. Okay, here we go. Backslash. Melia, it's up to you.
Leave it to me. Done that. Finish it.
Aha! That time is coming. More! Leave it to me! Not bad! Just like old times. Worldlies! I'm really feeling it.
Do not hesitate, Shulk.
Stay calm. Stay focused.
Now I see there is strength and unity.
I'm glad you're with us, Melia. We can definitely do this!
We can definitely do this.
Everyone, I feel my power returning to me. Yeah, we're the best. See, this isn't pushing you at all.
We're the best around.
Genuine article.
So many flammies. Ooh, what's that?
That
Is a flailing bracken.
Everyone, let's go!
I'm gonna go.
Hello, flailing bracken.
Fiora! Glad you're around. Okay, guys. Now we're pulling together. So this is what teamwork is. Feel back! Pesky thing! Alright, now tear them up! Okay, Ryan. Ha! Air slash!
Chain attack would be good now. I
Yeah,
can do it.
okay.
I
Here
know
we
I
go!
can.
This is the Monado's power! Right! You're up! I know! Here we go! Lariat! Fiora, it's up to you!
My turn. We did it!
Teamwork at its finest.
teamwork at its finest, at its winest, at its timest.
I like our vibe.
Me too, Fiora. Air slash!
Ah!
We can definitely do this! How's this?
Fun!
Feel back! Pesky thing!
Clink.
Should be
Around.
fight like this.
Who else wants some?
Anyways. Now, there is one way to get an ocean elixir of life by fighting a monster that only appears in a rainstorm. Or we could be a little bit more sensible and try trading for it. I know somebody somewhere has one for trade. Keep an eye out for Ocean Elixir of Life. Ah!
There it is. Oh.
You're in Frontier Village.
Frontier.
But ow. Oh, it's you.
Wanna play?
Excuse me, can I ask you a favor? Back in the capital, our dad turned into a Telethia. Now all that's left of our family is me and my sister, San. That doesn't sound good. I'm coping with it, but Cian still thinks our dad is going to come for us. I don't want to tell her the truth just yet. She should at least have some kind of memento of her dad. I know he had a precious object he kept buried in the ground. A precious object? What kind of object? I didn't get to ask him what it was. He just told me to dig it up if anything ever happened. Thank you. Dad buried it by a small fountain near the Fountain of Hope. He always used to go there. No problem, leave it to me. Nothing can stand in the way when me and Shulk won the case. You just take it easy and sit tight. Let's give it all we got, Ryan. Anyways.
Wanna play?
There we go. Yeah, you can have this glider cockroach for this super rare elixir.
Did you just need one of it?
Yes.
Nice.
And I had like 11 of the cockroaches.
All right.
Housing level increased by 1. Congratulations. Category complete. Housing bonus. You receive a present from the residents.
A resident present.
All right.
Now let's increasify commerce. Titan arms.
All right.
Let's increase the nature. Ooh, tweeze.
Look at those tweez.
Now, most of the rubble from around the area has been filled in. Black liver bean.
I take it that's hard to get.
But I got the things up to where they need to be, so It's the return of the Rhine Squad, but with Charlotte in the lead. Okay. I believe one of the people is in Satoral statues, I think. Let me change the time of day to a time of night. Because I think that's when a person I'm looking for comes out. It's just a refugee. If it's not a green dot, then they're not a real person.
Not a real person.
Okay, that's where Zell is. Do. See, are they both at the statues, or... Well, I know where one is. I'll figure out where the other one is. Later.
How's things?
Where could everyone have gone? I have not heard anything from my father or my sister. Do I just have to try and get by alone?
How's things?
Oh, I need to fucking know where they are.
Do we need to look something up?
I have an idea of where they are. Somebody's over here. Remember this refugee camp from, like, way back when?
Yep.
Well, now a bunch of Hyentia are staying here. I think one of her family members is here. I can have one of the two sisters move to Colony 6 once housing is at level 5. And then I can have their dad move once one of them has moved here. Has moved there. There. That's Ernest again.
Yeah, Ernest. Haven't seen you in a while.
Well, then, who the fuck was...
Wanna play?
Okay. Alright, yeah, I need to know their fucking locations.
Okay.
Colony 6, I thought they were both at the marsh.
So what do I need?
Alright, okay, so I found the one at the Satoral statues. I can see all of them at a glance because they all have the same last name. So, one is at the Ether Sea plant. Or Aerith Sea, not Ether Sea. Bleh. That's in Argentis. I don't know what time she's active. Oh, must be down here. That's Talia. Don't need you right now. Tropical Radish. Doomsday Poppy.
Poppy.
Me.
I wonder where everyone went. I can't contact Papa or my sis. I suppose I can get along fine by myself. And Papa is in Frontier Village.
Frontier.
Oh, I actually have to have him move there first.
Oh.
He has to move there first, and housing and nature both have to be level 4. That's why I couldn't have him move before, because I couldn't get nature to level 4. He should actually be in my affinity chart. Just help me look for wait. Just click on his name. Don.
Is it you?
Don.
Don.
Dom! I mean, Don. Alright. In Frontier Village, he stands on the stairs south of the High Intia Transport on the first basement near the... Frontier Village stands south of the High Intia Transport. First basement floor. Stairs. There you are. Did you hear the rumors about the wonderful Colony 6? People of any race are welcome. I'm thinking about moving there. You never know, they might need a High Intia representative. Oh, you will not be disappointed. Evil, Colony 6 High Intia matters to me. Haha, here I come, Colony 6.
Off he goes.
Alright. And now I just have to figure out which one of his daughters I want to migrate there. Let's go for the one in the statues, because I found her first.
Okay.
I think I also have to get one more person to migrate. I think. Don and his daughters are the people that give you the quests that eventually lead to Sharla's 5th skill tree unlock.
Oh.
And the quests are technically different depending on what daughter
How's things?
but they end up having you do the exact same thing. If only I were in a place with people from all over the world. Invite to Colony 6? What? My father, Don Argentis, is living in Colony 6. Thank you, thank you. I'm fed up of living alone. I'm heading straight there.
Off she goes.
And now, to see if I can actually start up this quest.
Okay, let's see.
Well, so far I'm not getting any, exclamation marks. But tell me what you think. Is Zell not a beautiful girl? She is mature for her age, but acts quite spoiled. Do not bow down to her demands. She will only bite your hand off. So is my oldest. She demands new toys like a bottomless abyss of devouring. And now she knows nothing of this world and how to live in it. Perhaps she thought I would gift her with her own world one day. Let's see, do I actually have to get one other person? Look at Don here. Scroll down. Fighting the colonies. Keep scrolling. Keep scrolling past trade. Keep scrolling. Keep scrolling. Oh.
That's it.
It doesn't tell you about his quests. Well, you'll have to look up Colony 6 quests then.
Aha.
Could just be that I don't have enough affinity for the Colony 6 area to activate it yet. Scroll all... Oh, right. I thought you were pulling up Colony 6.
Okay, Colony 6. New quest area.
Yeah, quest by area. It would be all the way down. All the way down. Well, not that all the way down. Still not that all the way down. Just keep scrolling up a little bit. Okay. Alright, scroll up just a bit more. Scroll up. No, scroll down. Looking for Family Secret Zell.
There it is.
I just need to know what the prerequisites are. Oliski. Okay. Click on that guy's name. Oliski. Strange 3. Colony 9. Okay. He can be found on the balcony on the rear of the warehouse, Colony 9. Gem Man stall. What time is he? Oh, wait, okay, yeah, I see it. It's right there. Say he's on the balcony behind Gen install. Oh, he'd be making his way there. Okay, so you got a minute? I'm thinking about moving out of here, you see. Do you reckon Colony 6 sounds like my kind of place? From what I hear, I could really make something of myself there. I could give something back to the colony, make a difference. They must need lookouts. What do you think?
How's it going?
Wait. What do I need to
Let's see.
inviting to Colony 6? Special must be at level... Oh.
You need those.
You know where I get those?
Where?
The next story place that I'm going.
Oh, good grief. So, you can't get special to level 4 yet. Until you continue with the story.
Well... what I can do... One thing I can do, however, is that I can go back to this frontier village. I can trade that kid for that one thing, build up the colony. Yeah, nature needs to be... Oh, actually, before I go over to Frontier Village, let me pop in Colony 6, give them what I do have.
All right.
Yeah, housing is at level 5 again. Uh-huh.
All right.
Get nature up to level 4. Go back to Frontier Village. I'm gonna have to remember to chop this episode into bits. Oh. Is it past the damn kid's bedtime?
Wanna play?
I got shit tons of things. Here, have a summer star.
There you go.
Also, let me get your quest. Okay, change the time. so the dawn is out. You, move to Colony 6! Not Alchemoth, but Aerith C. The Aether plant.
Aether plant.
This isn't going well.
No, don't give up. Me. Me.
Oh, I think I have to have found both of them before I can convince one to move. Which means I have to have talked to you first.
How's things?
Doing nothing. Okay, now back to Earth C. Back to the fucking plant. And hi, sister. And be like, move, you bitch.
This isn't going well. Get a hold of yourself.
Me.
I want to know where Pop's going. Okay, yeah, you can only invite one of these two once you know where both Goyles are. And now, if you want to know where they are in Alchemy, if you were playing this the way I normally would play this without expert mode, you could very easily be in the mid to high 70s before you take on the neck, before you take on Egil. I believe they all roam around at night, I think. Okay, pull up the thing again. I need to know where the dawn.
No, not Nephi's.
Okay, so... In Alchemoth, he can be found northwest of the Fountain of Eternity. Oh. I have, like, almost no landmarks on this file. Because you have to physically walk there yourself. If you would visit it there in a cutscene, it doesn't count. Which kind of pisses me off, actually. There are two. One's the Fountain of Hope and one's the Fountain of Eternity. I'm not sure which is which. This is the Fountain of Hope. Thumpernickel.
Damn it.
Oh.
Oh. I was wondering what the hell was going on.
I don't think that's ever happened to me before.
It's like, why is the camera going into Shulk's head? Does this game have a first-person mode?
I mean...
Yeah, it does. That's still no excuse.
I wasn't... It was like, I know I'm not doing that myself. That's a weird boss.
Fountain of Eternity.
I think he's the green dot over here, maybe?
Please be.
No.
Damn it.
On the stairs south of the Fountain of Eternity. Wait, stairs? Do they mean south? Okay, first of all, these aren't stairs. Second of all, this isn't exactly south. I heard about Colony 6. I like to think their efforts, but I've worked hard to build influence. It's not green like a... Okay, yeah, they give you hints as to what to do. Look up his daughters again.
Okay.
I just need to know where they are in Alchemoth.
Okay.
In Alchemoth, found in the Fountain of Hope. Due south. Again, I question... Well... That is more southish.
Me.
I think Papa's considering living on his own. He's going to go off on his own and have fun without me. And you... Oh, she's just right here.
She's right there.
I know the father is also worried about the two of us, but whatever shall I do? Okay, that's where they are in Alchemoth, if you wanted to know. If you manage to get housing up to level 5 and nature up to level 4, which would be very easy to do. I mean, it would be very easy to do if you weren't in expert mode. It'd be very easy to get to level 75 or higher. This is a New Game Plus file, so they're going to go all the way up to 99. There is one thing I can do.
What?
Remember way back when I took a quest from somebody here in Colony 6 and she was like, She's like, I want you to introduce me to a bunch of men. And then one of them is like, he only moves to Colony 6 if your housing is at level 5. And we're like, fuck!
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
Well, housing is at level 5.
Finally.
So I can recruit this dude. And be like, go live in Colony 6. And then he'll be like, oh. And then I'll be like, no alls, man.
O's for SpaghettiOs.
Wait. I think he's a daytimer? It's not you. It's not you. Where the fuck is this person? Not you. Nick. Okay. I think Nick is the one that I need.
How's it going?
Weak, weedy, weak, wimpy, pick one, anyone. I hate being this weak all the time, but I don't know what to do. If only there was someone who could train me. There has to be somewhere who can help me. Colony 6. I've heard that the old residents have been rebuilding lately. I could probably find someone to help me. There. I'll do it. I'll go. I'll turn my whole life around.
Colony 6.
Colony 6. That's where I want them to be. Yep, Nick was the one that I needed. I needed a Nick.
Just in the nick of time.
And somebody here has a quest for me.
Me.
This is a coincidence. I was just looking for someone like you. Sounds like you've got a problem. Let's hear them out, Shulk. They might need our help. I think you're right, Fiora. So tell us what the problem is. Do you think you can talk to my dad and keep him busy? I want to go and see Pep... Oh! Oh! If you invite and she falls in love with Peppino, the other one falls in love with the other guy.
Oh.
Peppino, I've already have moved here, and he's the one that's easier to move here.
Oh.
Papa would stop me if he found out, so I need your help. My future with Peppino depends on you. Keep him busy. No problem, leave it to me. Okay, so I can get Charla's 5th skill tree on this file.
How's it going?
Rosemary is interested in me. That's a turn from the old... That's a turn up for the books. She's quite high maintenance. Still, I can't turn down a chance to go out with a girl like her. Alright, I'll finish up this quest, and, I guess next episode we'll get Charlotte's 5th skill branch, and then, continue on with the story, and then the episode after that I'll do the other chain of quests to get her 5th skill branch.
Right.
Nick, yeah, I've seen him. He's not bad, seems interesting. Peppino, oh yeah. Ew, no thank you, why? Poka.
You're talking like a Napon.
But he's a chubby Napon. Yora, now you're talking. He's very handsome. You've done really well. I don't believe... You two were complete duds, but Nick and Yora are just what I'm looking for. Glad everything worked out. That's great, Shulk. You did a good job. Well, I hope I help you. Now for the easy part. Use my feminine wiles to make those men fall in love with me. They don't stand a chance.
Quest complete!
Now I've got to go talk to the Dawn.
The Dawn.
Actually, I might be able to finish up this quest. I hear you and have some I hear you and I have some business today, no? My daughter has requested you to keep me company in her absence, am I right? Yes, I thought I was right, but that doesn't put me at ease. She usually asks someone to keep me company for a reason. That reason is never a good one, Ah, yes. Perhaps you can tell me what my daughter is up to? She's meeting with someone? We know nothing!
Nothing!
You don't know, I see. It's never a good sign when she keeps secrets from me. She must be up to something, I'm sure of it. I wonder. I suppose I should stop worrying so much. There really is no point. Would you like to hear about how wonderful and charming N is? She's a selfish and spoiled girl, but I love her all the same. But maybe you know her good points already. She's strong-minded. Ah, you're well informed. N is a girl who sees things through to the very end. Thus, at the very least, is essential for us Hyentias to survive. I see. You seem very interested in my daughter N. She'll be returning soon. But let us make this the last chat. Let me see. Ah, yes. I am troubled over N's choice in men, her fiancé to be precise. It is ultimately her choice, but I fail to see what she sees in him. He is poor and weak-minded. What do you think? They must show commitment! Perhaps you are right. If they are committed, adversary is but an afterthought. They may or may not live a life of poverty, but they will be happy. And that is the end of our interesting little chat. You have helped me consider many things I would not have. Find N later and she'll give you your payment. Change in the time.
Nighttime.
Me.
Yes, you. Thank you for this. Peppino will be pleased too. The only thing is, I have a bad feeling about something. But thanks to you, Peppino and I can have some quality time. Thanks. Good, it was our pleasure. Yeah, we did a good thing, didn't we? That's right, Fiora. We should be proud of ourselves. I wonder where our next date will be. I can't wait. Quest complete. Oh.
Good day.
You better not be the ones who let slip about me and N. Her dad gave me a right good telling off. How worrying. Right, how about we sort it out? That's just like you, Fiora. I'm not sure we'll get it... I'm sure we'll get it sorted, no matter what. Now Anne's not allowed to see me, says her dad. Don't matter, though. She sneaks out the house after he nods off. He did challenge me to find some things to prove my love for N. I need some Slobos ice rocks and Wisp bless rings. He said he'll only approve if I find them for him. And he knows I'll fail, too. Think you could get them for me? If I went and did it myself, I'd just get killed. And what would that prove? I'd be dead and N would be distraught at my death. Come on, guys, do us a favor. I guess I just need one Wisp bless ring. Thanks. With things as bad as they are, you're the only ones I can turn to. You can count on us. We'll get it done. I know you can handle it. I'm just here to make a good impression. Aw, don't put yourself down. I can't do it by myself. I need your help too.
I'd like to think that... I think it'd be funny if all dads put their daughters' suitors on some challenge like this. Like, oh, you say you love my daughter. Well, go find me the legendary rock of waterfalls and the diamond of eternity. Get me these items and then you can date my daughter.
What the fuck?
My rifle is getting hotter. No threat. You're awesome. Always the hero.
Okay, let him fall.
Looks like this place is going easy on us.
I can see this isn't pushing you at all. Piece of cake.
I got the thing.
There you go, you did it.
And I already had the Slobos rocks from Slobos.
So now you just gotta turn it in.
Slobos are on Valak Mountain. Specifically, they can be found around this area of Valak Mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Just pointing that out in case people don't know. Though if you're playing Definitive Edition, follow the exclamation marks.
Yep.
If you're not playing Definitive Edition, what's wrong with you?
Why?
You have no excuse at this point. The vast majority of the quests we have left are either here or in Frontier Village. We also have a few in Colony 9, but not many.
Good day.
Whoa, thanks. I bet her dad expected me to get killed trying to get these things. We'll show him how true love overcomes all. Wait here and get ready for the celebration party of your life.
Ooh.
Her dad's such a liar. He admitted I passed his test, but still won't let me see N. What's that guy's problem? If that's the way he wants to play, then game on. I know it was all worthless in the end, but thanks anyway. Looks like I have to think of something else. See you around, guys.
Quest completed.
My daughter continues to defy me. She is infatuated with that boy. But now she will not even have my blessing. Not now, not ever. Only a high-entia boy of decent upbringing is suitable for her. You're racist!
Chase time.
Me.
I think you helped Peppino before, didn't you? Thank you. I know it didn't turn out like we'd hoped it would.
Good day.
There's no way her dad's gonna let me near her. Even you can't help me with this one. What can a useless screw-up like me offer a lady like her? And I kinda opened my big fat mouth and offended her.
Me.
Papa's such a... We did everything he asked, and then he just turned us down. How can he still refuse? I'm not a child anymore. I want him to stop treating me like one.
Good day.
Thing is, no one told me she was some high-entia girl. I thought those wings on her head were her mom's old accessories.
You didn't know this wing were real.
How was I supposed to know there are races that look like us Homs? I wish I just kept my trap shut before putting my foot in it.
Me.
Oh yeah. He had a quest for me. Maybe I have to continue his quest before I can continue with this quest chain. Oh yeah, you! I have to talk to you. You're actually important to a lot of quests here. You wants to call the butterflies back to colony? If you wills do what I asks, I can call them back for you. I needs you to bring me 10 death leeches. Worry not. They be necessary to call back the butterflies. Oh. They're literally found in the final dungeon of the game.
Oh dear.
Okay, This presents a problem. Alright, well, I am fastly reaching a point where I feel like I might just need to continue with the story. Even though I kind of don't want to continue with the story at this point. I want to get more 5th skill trees!
The game says no.
Wah. I feel like, with the exception of Shulk here, I feel like most 5th skill trees are actually stuff that they had intended for, like, a New Game Plus run. Well, I guess... I suppose... Maybe... Possibly... Story progress or something akin to it. Next time.
The game's forcing your hand.
Well, we'll see about that. Bye, peeps.
See ya.
Enemies are attacking one of the colony's ether plants. Maybe they are attracted to the ether there. Fend off the attackers before someone gets hurt. By the way, this area is now infested with Telethia.
Oh, yeah.
I'm lining this up so I can just turn in a bunch of quests all at once I get back to Colony 6.
Right.
Let's keep this up.
And it is 5 o'clock. Right on time.
Look at that.
Very jammy, very happy, thank you, Datapod.
Very happy. I like that.
Charla's affection skill branch has been unlocked.
There you go. You did it.
If an enemy is in the red here, like this Radiant Petrix is, Gloria Slowblos.
Oh boy.
I've actually beaten this thing in practice before. Alia's Passion skill branch has been unlocked.
Oh good.